and welcome back. And it's the 8th of Jan today. 5 a day. There are 5 questions coming up. As ever, pause the video, give a go at the questions first, like I always say every day. And let's get started on the next question, or the first question. Which number has no reciprocal? What a strange question. Well, reciprocal is where you do 1 over. So you can't do 1 over 0. So I presume the answer to this first question is, sorry, it's jumping around a bit. Let me just put it back. So I presume the first answer to this first question is 0, because 1 over 0 doesn't exist, so it must be 0. Next question. Find the coordinates of the points where y equals n crosses each axis. Now, each axis means the x-axis and the y-axis. So the easiest one is a 3, so it's going to cross at 0, 3. So I've got that one. The other one I'm going to have to factorise or solve 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. Well, let's do the long method, shall we? So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 is the same as minus 6 times minus 1. So I can say this is 2x squared minus 6x minus x plus 3. If I factorise this here, that's going to give me 2x minus 3. Now if I factorise this here, that's going to be minus 1 times x minus 3, which means the whole thing factorises down to 2x minus 1, x minus 3. Is that right? Yes, it is. And therefore, the points that I've got are going to be a half and 3. So let's answer the question in total. So all the crossing points are going to be 0, 3 on the y-axis, a half, 0 on the x-axis, and 3, 0 on the x-axis. Good question, that. Nice little sort of understanding question, which works quite well. Okay, sketch y equals tan x between these two values here. Now, the way to sketch tan x is you are going to draw your asymptotes first. Then you're going to realise that tan x starts at 0 and goes up, but does not touch the asymptote. And then down here, it goes from minus infinity and goes up flat through 180. And it would actually continue up here, but it doesn't want me to draw that, so I won't draw that. Good question. And again, in an exam, that's 2 marks. So it's 2 marks you don't want to throw away just for doing something which, frankly, is a fairly straightforward, can you remember what to do? Okay, I've got another simultaneous equation. We seem to get quite a few of these at the moment. I'm going to take equation 2. This one looks a little bit easier than before. I'm going to put this into equation 1. So that's going to be x squared. Replace my y squared with x plus 3 squared. And that's going to equal 9. So if I write this up here, that's going to be x squared plus x plus 3 squared is x squared plus 6x plus 9. And that's equal to 9. That's interesting. My 9's disappear, which is going to give me 2x squared plus 6x is equal to 0 because my 9's have cancelled out, which means I can write that as 2x, x plus 3 equals 0, which means x equals 0 or x equals minus 3. And obviously x equals 0 is the one that you're supposed to forget and miss out by accident. So obviously don't do that. Now I'm going to use equation 2 to work out my y value. So if x equals 0, then y equals 0 plus 3, so y equals 3. And if x equals minus 3, well, minus 3 plus 3 is 0, which means the answer to my question is going to be 0, 3 or minus 3, 0. Nice straightforward question, that one. It's a good question. I like that question. Well done if you got that. Okay, next one. Given that 125 to the power of x is equal to 25x plus 5, find x. This is just your standard index rule rebasing question. So you could be clever and put things in base values 25, but I'm going to keep it safe and I'm going to say 5 to the 3 is 125 multiplied by x, so it's going to be 5 to the 3x. And this one over here is 5 squared times x plus 5. Now, because my base values are equal, it must therefore be true that 3x is equal to 2 lots of x plus 5, which means that 3x equals 2x plus 10. Take away 2x from both sides, and that means x is equal to 10. And that's it. Today's question's done. Nice little mix of questions today. So well done if you got all of those. And as if you didn't, you know what to revise, which is the whole point of doing all of this to get you ready for the exam. Do like, subscribe, follow the channel.